Got any ideas?
Hey guys, Valtorious the Awoken here. Now, today we're gonna do a little thing on Superboy Prime on how far or how long he can last in the Marvel Universe. Now, we've all known and kind of like read the comics or watched some of Rob's videos to see how busted like Superboy Prime is when it comes to like power, strength, feats, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go down like one list. So number one will be the Incredible Hulk. Now the Incredible Hulk have what we've seen in World Breaker Hulk, I should say. Obviously, when he came back to Earth and stuff after when he thought the people over there, set up the bomb and kind of like, killed his wife and everything else. So he came back and he just absolutely destroyed everybody and stuff. Now, World Breaker Hulk in his most purest form of rage, uncontrollable, unstoppable rage, where the man was literally shaking the eastern seaboard type busted power against Superboy Prime, who was breaking through dimensions, literally fought I wouldn't say all of every Superman, but you can just say different variations of Superman, and was winning faster than Wally West when it comes to the speed of light. Literally fought the entire Justice League and everybody that was around him and was winning, knocked out Superboy and Superman at the same time. Oh, and was in the Speed Force and busted out. So I think this fight between the Hulk and Superboy Prime, it wouldn't last that long. It'll be a really good fight, but it wouldn't really last that long. I personally see Superboy Prime punching a hole through the Hulk and blowing him up. Probably maybe blowing up the world in general, if that actually would. Yeah. Because I see that he would probably punch the Hulk, probably like cause some sort of super gamma radiative bomb, and maybe even destroy half the world or the entire world itself. So yeah, I think that I see that probably happening. And then leading on to like number two, we have Odin. Now, full power Odin, as what we've seen in the comics, is when he had like the destroyer armor on, literally can create like universal prisons, which is completely crazy, And he fought the celestial beings, even though he couldn't beat them, but he still fought them. And then he's powerful enough to fight Galactus to a standstill. He can't defeat him, but he can fight him. He can go toe to toe with him. Now that says a lot for Odin, because Odin has been through a lot in his years, because it's like how he gained the Odin Force was the death of his brothers, and that came on to him. Well, he absorbed the power of his brothers and stuff, and that's when he became like insanely powerful, and up against somebody of insane amount of power and force. Like, the fight will last not that long either. I mean, it will be a really good fight, but it's like he would have to know what gives him power, and it's like, yeah, he would use like his like the knowledge that he's gained and stuff to actually try to fight this guy. But again, it still wouldn't last that long, because it's like you couldn't fight the Celestials, and the Celestials was like, obviously the Celestials is higher class power beyond Odin and the entire Odin Force and of Asgard and stuff, because which we have heard from in the comics before was when the Celestials literally can seal off their planes. Like he can seal off what was it, the Skyfathers, Asgard, and I think pretty much the Pantheon gods. My bad. He could the Celestials had the power enough to like seal off like the Pantheon gods' realm, and it was like they couldn't answer, they couldn't do anything. It was just like it was pretty much sealed. So they are strong enough to do that. So up against a guy who's like, as I said before, who's literally busting up dimensions, fighting all types of people, the fight won't last that long. I see Superboy Prime knocking him the hell out and possibly killing him. And then leading on to number 3, Rune King Thor, we haven't seen too much in the panel. We know that he's gained like knowledge, like crazy amount of knowledge, power. Faced the dark obstructs, and then in doing so, it actually killed him. Even though in the comics, when Odin tried to do it, it didn't really work out too well. Nah. Thor would take this L. Yeah. Seeing how that fight would probably go down, he would lose. He would lose. Even if I would say the Thor from like mainstream Thor, like main Marvel Universe Thor, both versions actually would still lose because Superboy Prime is just too much. Now, there is people that I can pretty much say that would probably give him an absolute challenge. I would say, probably like the Marquis of Death, because this man, literally was in other universes murdering other like cosmic beings and was wiping them out and stuff. Even in his own universe, he literally killed everybody and destroyed the sun and sent like nuclear waves everywhere. So I think him versus Superboy Prime would be an absolute feast. Like it would be an absolute crazy freaking match, because it's like if this man was able to do all of that, I mean, what's to say he can't destroy the sun, which is obviously is what giving him power. Now, how Marquis of Death was defeated, he had somebody came from another universe and he was basically his kryptonite. And after for a while he was weakened, and then they caused Doom to come for the kill and actually defeat him, because again the Marquis, like this dude was so busted. Like when he came and he was fighting Doom, it didn't even like Doom thought, oh, it was 6 weeks, and he beat him and he married Susan Storm and had a child by her, and it was like, no, this man literally had you in some Genjutsu type shit and was like, what you seeing? Like, no, this is what you seeing right now. But no, it was only 5 seconds. The man opened up a portal, turned his heart to stone and his blood into what was it? Acid. Yeah, turned his blood into acid and his heart to stone, and thrown him 65 million years into the past. Like what? Like what? Like nah. I think Marquis of Death and Superboy Prime. Ooh, hell yeah. No weaknesses, no kryptonite, no nothing from the Marquis of Death side. I think it would be a really, really good fight. I think it'd be a really good fight. Like I kind of see Superboy Prime probably like trying to like smash his like head in and stuff like that and stuff. But I mean, hell, they can fight into like I said, maybe if the sun somehow gets destroyed or something, then it's like well, Superboy Prime doesn't have his power source to give him this type of power, and the Marquis of Death will probably just murder him. Like, I think, the Marquis of Death will murder him. But I mean, again, it's like you fighting a guy that you've never met before, so it's like he wouldn't know what's his power or what his where he actually gets this from. So I mean, the fight will be insanely busted. But to a degree, I think maybe Superboy Prime would still win. But I think Marquis of Death will win out of this one, because this man is just too much and stuff. Superboy Prime did fought. No, he fought Monarch, and then there was an explosion. It was like a, yeah, there was an explosion. That was something else. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna have to say Marquis of Death. I think would probably be the only one. I could say he will be the first one to take down Superboy Prime, and the second person that I could actually mention that would probably be another person that would take down Superboy Prime would be Protege, because Protege's abilities is that once when he sees somebody's ability, once when he sees somebody do something, that's when he does it. He copies it. Basically, this man is like a better version of Kakashi. He basically copies your abilities, right? And he duplicates it, and then he becomes more stronger than you. That's how that works. and it was like nobody was able to beat him. Once when he sees it the one time, he takes that person's power and he becomes stronger than that person. So it was like if Protege was able to see Superboy Prime, like, you know, do something crazy or just literally analyze him and stuff, he takes it and he becomes even more stronger than Superboy Prime. And then you gotta you gotta picture if he was already faster than Wally, right? So I mean, Protege takes it and he's even stupid faster than him, more stronger than him and stuff. And there's like, I mean, I think those two would probably just fight to a standstill, probably. But it may be like maybe like a Superman versus Doomsday type thing. This is how I might probably like see the fight. I think it'd probably be like a Superman versus Doomsday type thing, where it's like Protege is literally beating the hell out of him and probably will be on the verge of killing him. Probably will be on this verge of killing him and stuff. I kind of see that probably happening in the fight because Superboy Prime is stated to be like the strongest like Superboy / man ever. I would like to say under the god, like the robot god Superman. I think he would probably be under him, I guess. Yeah. Even though he was only seen like in a few issues in the comics, but I think Superboy Prime would be under him. But Protege versus Superboy Prime, I think it would probably be like a Doomsday versus Superman type thing. But I don't know, because again, Protege would have to see what Superboy Prime does first. Because again, Superboy Prime could just look at him, snap his neck one time, and that's it. Like, you looking at me, but again, that's all you gonna see, and then that's it, you die. So I mean, I don't know. I think that could probably go either way, depending on, you know, who does what first. That's what it basically is. Like, who gonna do what first and stuff. It will Superboy Prime act or will Protege act? But again, the man is faster than light speed, so I think Protege would just die before anything would happen. So I think I'd probably give that one to Superboy Prime. Let's see who else we got on here. Oh, my man Juggernaut. Oh, my boy Juggy. Oh, see, Juggernaut is busted. He's very busted. Given the full power of 8th Day Juggernaut against this man, it still wouldn't even matter, because again, you have to once when that helmet is off, it still would be a good fight, but once when the helmet is off, it's just over. It's just completely rape at this moment. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. I mean, see, Doctor Strange against Superboy Prime. See, he was nerfed, so he's not as powerful as he used to be, where he used to have every spell in the book. But he's still quite good. He is still powerful. He's still quite good. I mean, again, you just have to, you know, you're fighting a guy you don't fully know. So I mean, you try like your little mystical spells. You're trying to hold him up using the bonds of Sidorak. You're using all types of things. But I mean, at the end of the day, when he was going up against Worldbreaker Hulk, when he had the full, I guess you could say, power of the Demon Zom, I guess at his full strength, it still wasn't enough, and he got destroyed. So, and on that note, even if he was to put him in some, like, I don't know, the Dormammu's dimension or whatever, put him, so he's just gonna break out of that. So, yeah, Superboy Prime is gonna win that one. So, let me see, who else am I possibly missing? See, I ain't gonna mention like none of like the, well, ooh, what about Jean? Ooh, Phoenix, Jean Grey. Ooh. See, it's tricky with her, because it's like, yeah, you do something and she just comes back. So I mean, I think that fight would probably be maybe like an annoying type fight. Superboy Prime snaps the neck. I'm reborn. Superman Prime comes back, snaps the neck. Did I say Prime? I meant boy. Superboy Prime comes back, snaps the neck. I don't know. I think that fight probably be repetitive though. I don't know. I mean, yeah, she has the power. Well, then again, she has the power to take stuff out of existence, and I think a white. Well, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say repetitive. I think she would probably just wipe them out of existence. Yeah. I think she'd probably be able to do something like that. Probably like be able to just literally just wipe him out of existence and not have him come back and stuff. Seeing how when everyone else had like the power of Phoenix, they was able to do like crazy amount of things. Like, cause her power is like nigh omnipotent. Her power is nigh omnipotent. So, I mean, it's possible she can probably like wipe him out of existence. But then again, you're dealing with Superboy Prime, so I don't know about that fight. Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. No. Just no. Infinity Gauntlet. Nah. Regular Thanos. See, Infinity Gauntlet Thanos will have a chance against Superboy Prime, but Thanos himself against Superboy Prime, that's a hell no. That's a hell no. Even with his new powers at this moment, that's a hell no. High King, Future King Thanos. Future King Thanos will have more of a chance because again he basically murdered all the cosmic beings in the future and stuff. I think he would put up a more of an interesting fight. But then again, he got beat to a pulp by regular Thanos. So that's not even a match. This man is gonna rape his ass. No. Yeah. So I only mentioned 2 people that can actually defeat. Well, possibly has enough chance to defeating Superboy Prime. Then there's the Chaos King himself. Let's see. Well, he was around for billions of years. Basically, was darkness. He is the counterpart of Infinity. In the comics, everyone had like this. Oh, everybody was trying to defeat this dude. He's literally had the power to transport legions within an instant. fought the multiverse and was winning. Even the full power of Hercules, God Hercules, at full power couldn't do anything. I would like to say, well, I guess he is the Necron of Marvel because nobody defeated him. He just went into a very dark dimension and just stayed there. He just left. Well, they sent him there. So, See, I think, in theory, if the Chaos King wanted to, I mean, he could just, I don't know, drain the life of the sun. I don't know about that fight. Personally, I don't know about that fight. Because I think Superboy Prime would still win, but the Chaos King himself was doing a lot. And nobody couldn't touch this man. Nobody. And he just, nobody killed him or nothing. He just left. So, I don't really know too much about that fight. But I do know only 2 people that I've mentioned so far that could probably defeat him. Everybody else, I forgot about Galactus. Oh wait, I forgot about Galactus. Oh man. Let's see, big old Galactus. Let's see, he was eating worlds, billions upon years old. See, Galactus himself is just a big old teddy bear. And Superboy Prime is just a monster. I mean, but over the years, Galactus was like bitch made. So it's like people over the years was beating him. So, I mean, he did get a buff in the comics, but then that buff got taken away, I believe. So I think he went back to being classic old Galactus. I am not too sure, but either way, Superboy Prime is still gonna win. Not only because of his speed, because of his his strength. Well, his speed and his strength, basically. It's just his speed and his strength. Because a cosmic being like Galactus, who got his ass kicked multiple amount of times and issues and well, I wouldn't say in every single issue, but in times when he just couldn't, like, he got beat and stuff. So it's like, I mean, yeah, his power is insane because he can do a lot. Full powered Galactus can do a lot when he's like truly pissed or when he wants to be in this sort of mood and stuff. So I mean, against a person like Superboy Prime, it would be tough for him just a little bit. Just a little bit, because you're fighting someone that's like billions upon years old. And is somewhat considered of a cosmic god. Nah, I still say Superboy Prime. Superboy Prime is a multiversal being that could probably solo most of everybody in the Marvel universe, except for maybe a handful of people, because I probably feel like I missed out a handful of people. But I believe he can only beat. He could solo, like I said, he could solo like most of the people in the Marvel universe, except for like a few people, like the Marquis of Death, no, the One Above All, no, Protege, no, Chaos King, maybe, God Hercules, ooh, God Hercules, ooh, God Hercules, ooh. It's a good fight, but I think I still see Superboy Prime winning that. It's really good fight, but I still see Superboy Prime winning that. Silver Surfer, he's gonna get his ass beat. And yeah. So I only see like the celestial beings, the celestial beings themselves. Well, the dreaming celestial was very powerful. To a degree, I see them doing some damage to Superboy Prime. I really do see that. And all right. The Celestials and the Living Tribunal. Yes, I see damage. Being done to Superboy Prime. That I can say. Because they're a little high up there. Pantheon gods. Like, nah, I don't really see that. Because beings who is literally able to do multiple amount of destruction and chaos to other beings who's on different type of levels, forget it. Like, I missed one more person. The Beyonder, he's getting his The shit, damn, the Beyonders did work too. So I see that, yeah. I see that happening, but I think I still see Superboy Prime winning. I think I still see him winning to a degree, because this man doesn't really have that much weaknesses, because you can't use magic on him. Magic isn't gonna work. See, they don't have a red sun. Wow. There's probably like a red sun out there maybe in the universe, but we don't know. Again, like I said, things is different, and we don't know if that will truly work on him and stuff. But forms of weaknesses, it's like, no, he doesn't really have that much weaknesses and stuff. So it's like it's not gonna work. Magic's not gonna work. He's immune to that shit. But yeah. Like I said, Superboy Prime is gonna be solo in most of the Marvel universe. And, unless somebody's smart enough to like block out the sun. Just block out the sun for a bit, figure a way of depowering him of radiation. I think you would, it'll be a clean sweep off of this one. But if not, he's going to solo most of everybody that's going to be in there and stuff. So, this was basically more of a, I'm testing out the waters here. This is going to probably be like a, who can survive in what universe type maybe a little small series and stuff. But if you like what you heard please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff, and I'll catch you later. Perfect.